Yeah, there used to be one certainty in Northern Territory politics, a place where there aren't too many certainties, Laura, and that was that Nigel Scullion would be #1 on the CLP's Senate ticket. But since his departure, there's certainly been plenty of jockeying for that position, and that's going to happen again ahead of the next federal election, whether that be held this year or next. I've confirmed that several people are actually lining up to try to take that position, that #1 position on the CLP's Senate ticket. They include Linda Fazeldine, a Darwin businesswoman and the wife of former Deputy Chief Minister Peter Stiles, and the Alice Springs Mayor, Damien Ryan, who I spoke to yesterday, and he said he wouldn't rule in or out any possible run for the Senate. I think most of us know what that usually means. But this has all led to some serious internal division within the party, Laura. Basically a split between those in Alice Springs and those in Darwin over their preferred candidates. Now, members of Darwin branches were upset recently when a letter was sent telling them that Darwin branches wouldn't get to vote in the pre-selection battle if they hadn't paid fees. Now, some people saw this as an attempt to basically exclude their candidate from the process. One Darwin member actually resigned in protest. That was Rowan Kelly. He sent this letter to the CLP director. It says that we have seen self-interest and thirst for power and control dominate at the expense of our members, the party and the territory. There are too many people who demand respect, expect power and use division, slander, lies and personal attacks to maintain control. Now, I spoke to the CLP president, Jamie de Brenni, last night, Laura. He scoffed at those suggestions that anything of that nature was going on. He said there was no motion that had even been put to the council, the CLP's council, to do such a thing. He says it's all just hysteria by hearsay. It's a real Darwin fantasy. He said they're getting as bad as a mob of greenies, mate. It's all bull dust. So that might not be the exact word that he used, but he was certainly putting any of those allegations to bed. Now, this split between Darwin and Alice Springs could actually be beneficial to the incumbent, Sam McMahon. In fact, the way that she was elected in the first place was the fact that basically the Darwin and Alice Springs votes split, and Senator McMahon, who's from Katherine, came through the middle to win that #1 position on the CLP's Senate ticket. I have just received a message from Senator McMahon in the last couple of minutes. She says that she welcomes any challenge in the pre-selection, that the CLP's a Democratic Party and anyone has the right to stand up and nominate. She said she would continue to work hard for the people of the Northern Territory, listing some of her achievements, including securing 2 NT seats in the lower house, also seasonal workers that she managed to secure for the mango industry, and importantly lobbying cabinet not to appeal that live cattle export decision last year. So it looks like there will be that pre-selection held around June or July this year, Laura. It's certainly going to be a hotly contested one.